All right, folks, it's a beautiful day at the old ballpark, so put your mustard on that dog, grab that bag of peanuts, sip that cold one, and let's meet our Tiger of the Day.
Today's Tiger video is Endrys Briceño. He is represented by a 2015 Bowman Chrome, prospect autographs, and slabbed by stats grading. Some prospects are easy to explain. Big numbers, fast promotions, big league debut. And then there's Endrys Briceño, a Tiger's arm with real heat, real projection, and a Tiger's journey that turned into a long, winding lesson in just how hard pitching development can be. Today, we're diving into Briceño's time in the Detroit Tigers organization, the hype, the setback, the almost, and the moment the Tigers finally had to move on. Briceño was a Venezuelan right-hander, a tall, wiry pitcher the Tigers signed in 2009. In the lower levels, he fit a Tigers archetype fans have seen before. Big arm, long frame, lots of upside, but also a lot of development ahead. And the Tigers were patient, very patient. After starting in the Tigers' Venezuela pipeline, he came stateside and worked through the early rungs, the GCL, then Connecticut, then a big 2013 season with West Michigan. In 2013, he finally carried a starter's workload, 116 2/3 innings, and you can see why people dreamed. The stuff could miss bats, but the command was always the swing factor. A 2013 in-person scouting write-up basically nailed the Briceño experience. He could sit 93 to 95, flash an electric pitch sequence, and look like a future rotation piece, then lose his fastball command and make innings harder than they needed to be. That same report even called him a tease, because the potential was obvious, but the consistency just wasn't there yet. In 2014, Briceño reached high Lakeland, a key step, but he only managed 3 starts and 16 innings there. Why? Tommy John surgery? For a developing pitcher, especially one still trying to harness command, that's brutal timing. So instead of building on 2013, he's rehabbing, restarting, and trying to get his feel back. By 2015, he's pitching again, sometime in rookie ball and back with Lakeland. In 2016, he gets a big workload again, 103 innings for Lakeland. Here's the story in one sentence. The Tigers could get strikeouts, but they couldn't get the walk rate to settle down, and that's why the leap never came. Detroit even brought him back on a minor league contract going into 2016, another sign they still believed there might be something to unlock. In 2017, Briceño's stat line looked a lot more playable, 3.59 ERA in 57.2 innings at Lakeland, working in multiple roles. A report at the time noted he'd been both a starter and reliever, and despite the solid season, he still hadn't pushed beyond that level. Detroit re-signed him again, but the clock was ticking. In 2018, he bounced around, Lakeland, extended spring, then back to West Michigan. After the season, he elected free agency, and that effectively closed the Tigers' book. And that's the core of Briceño's Tigers story. A long development run, a big injury at the wrong time, and command that never quite stabilized enough to force the next promotion. He was ranked on team prospect lists during that window, number 22 in 2013 and number 31 in 2015 on Baseball America's Tigers rankings as tracked by Baseball Cube. So fans heard the name, watched the radar gun whispers, and waited for the click. It just didn't happen in Detroit. Did you know a 2013 scouting note described Briceño firing a 97 miles per hour fastball on the outside corner at the knees, then dropping an 87 miles per hour changeup in the same spot for a called strike 3? That's the perfect snapshot of his Tigers career, jaw-dropping flashes that made you believe. If you enjoyed this deep dive Tigers prospect story, drop a like, subscribe, and comment.